All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is when can you sharpen your colored pencil. So if your colored pencil has no top to like color with at all, you can't color, you can sharpen it. If you can barely color with it, like this, and it is so low, then you can sharpen it. If you have a pencil that is just getting a little bit short, this is fine. You can still color with it just fine for a long time. But if it's all the way, where you barely can see any of the colored pencil or the color, then you can sharpen it. So to sharpen, I'm going to sharpen the yellow and the blue because they are both low. You're going to take your colored pencil and you have the sharpener and you're going to hold it inside the little hole and hold it for 5 seconds. So I'm going to press it in and I have to hold on to it. And then I'm going to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's sharp. So I'm going to do this one. I'll count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm good. If you keep it in there for too long, my sharpener will get hot and then it won't work. So only sharpen the ones that you're going to use. And then remember, if it is already, like you can see the color, you can color with it, don't sharpen it because it'll just use our colored pencils way too fast. So now when we're coloring, I'm going to show you some tips to color. So I'm going to color this little chicken. And we are going to try and stay in the lines. So I'm going to grab my yellow, and I am just going to start coloring the chicken. You can color it however you would like, as long as you're staying in the lines. So we can't scribble. So I'm going to try and color this chicken, and I'm going to color just like this head, and I'm going to try and color it yellow, and I'm going to stop when I hit the black lines. So I am going very slow, and I'm going like back and forth, kind of like a zigzag. So I am just going up and down with my colored pencil. And I am stopping once I hit the black lines. All right, I'm going to show you what you should not do now. So I got this area that I'm going to color red. Do you notice how on my yellow, everything is colored in? I have no white spots. It all looks very nice. That's what we're going to go for. If you are just scribbling by going back and forth, going all over the place, and then getting outside the line, it's not going to look the best. And we can try and go nice and slow and stay in the lines. So instead of scribbling and going all over the place, we're just going to go nice and slow, back and forth, back and forth. So like up and down or side to side. And then stop when you hit the line. So you had to go kind of slow. And that looks way better. So you will color all the coloring pages. So you got the chicken to practice on, you got the snail to practice on, then you have a submarine and a little mushroom house. So I want you to just color these with the colors that you want, but we're gonna try and stay in the lines, and then we're gonna try and make it all the same color. So we don't wanna see a lot of white spots, no scribbling. So if it looks like this, that's not colored well. Make sure you go slow and have it no white spots. So that looks way better when we go slow and have no white spots. Okay, make sure try and stay in the lines and have no white spots. That's what we're gonna try and do today. And then you can use whatever colors you want as long as you're staying in the lines and you're not having white spots. So try and stay in the lines, no white spots, and then color all 4 of them.